sit down.
Hello, my name is Alice Vickery and I have a podcast called Dingbat Chat, which you just happen to be on the YouTube channel for. Amazing! So basically it's usually about where I try new experiences and then talk to a professional about my efforts. But as we are in quarantine and my resources are just a little bit limited, I decided to grab my mother and talk about nails, which she does seem to know some stuff about. If you'd like to listen to the whole podcast, pop onto iTunes or Spotify, wherever you find your podcasts. Make sure you rate and review and subscribe, especially if you enjoyed it, because it helps other people find me. But in the meantime, here are a few bloopers and just funny things my mother does. Let the chaos ensue. I've just got that all on video, Mum, so... I'll just slip in. You show up everything in here, though lovely, you're so delicate.
It's not delicate, this is tough old boots.
Oh,
This came from a charity
yeah,
shop.
but it's
cost me a
balance.
£5.
If you move too much too quickly, then it's all going to topple
it cost
over.
me a £5.
Right.
Practice it. The plastic finger I sent you in the post when you were at uni.
The nail finger?
Yeah.
The creepy one?
Yeah.
What am I going to do with it? Are you going to practice on it?
No, just don't comment on it. Just put it in the middle of the table. Just leave it there. Don't comment on it in any way. See, I have a stone finger.
Don't put a big stone thumb in the middle of the table.
Is that man your shopping bag? It's groovy, isn't it?
Lovely.
You could wear it as a hat. I'm wearing it as a hat. I thought you turned the camera off. Ready? There you go. Mine's bigger than yours.
Yeah, take this bloody plaster
Oh, yeah,
off.
take that bloody plaster off.
It's from my STD check, because I had to do a blood sample. It's for HIV and syphilis.
Thank you for sharing that with the world.
Well, I'm obviously not going to put that on.
Oh.
We're outside in... Don't sniff.
I'm sorry, I'm going to sniff.
It's going to take so long.
All right, I've finished.
Or sheed. Quite specific. Sheed? Have you not gone by sheed?
No, she shed. As opposed to he shed, which is full of rubbish and filth and mud and hedgehogs.
How would you describe me as a daughter?
Erratic.
Right, that's great. Was that number one that came to your head?
Yeah.
I actually had to do a questionnaire thing yesterday and I had to describe you, and I described you as intense was the very first word.
Right, well, you wanted rainbow nails.
Right, Mum.
Oh, sorry, wait for the microphone.
Wait for the microphone,
One,
because
two,
otherwise...
three.
Is
Go.
that fine?
Yes.
Just...
Begged for years to have nail varnish, and I had to wait. Well, I was perhaps a bit younger than 14, but I was only allowed pearly pink.
What did Granny want you wearing?
I think she wanted me in a frilly frock with my hair scraped back in a bun, so I looked like the matron in Tim Minchin's musical.
What about cheese?
No.
Oh. Do you know that's the song, isn't it? Oh yeah, Matilda. What? You want to know about Miss Trunchbull?
Yeah, I had Miss Trunchbull's haircut.
Fine by me, because you gave me a terrible box fringe until I was about 13.
No,
so
I
that's
didn't.
definitely your fault. I'm sorry. We went to the hairdresser and he told you himself. No,
Yeah.
he told me to tell you to stop cutting my hair because you did it so badly, like so badly. But you started making your own clothes and stuff like that, didn't you?
I made a gingham apron. I made...
I'm sorry. I was under the impression that you made fashionable things. You made
I got some pink floral corduroy.
Lovely.
And I made a long waistcoat and hot pant twin set.
See, now I do like the sound of that. Quite a hot pants.
Yeah, I went out on a date in that with Martin Burt.
Shout out to good old Martin. If you remember Mandy, get in touch.
I didn't go out with him again after that.
Was that his choice or
Yeah.
You know, I'm very good at making clothes, don't you?
I do. You tend to take something nice that I've bought you at vast expense and cut the legs off.
rude and not true at all.
Yeah, any spillage. You
Spillage is lickage. Go and lick it. I dare you.
Nom, 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 nom.
No, she's not really doing
I'm
it.
not doing that really.
Shickety shick, shick, shick,
Shake,
shick,
shake,
shick,
shake,
shick,
shake,
shick,
shake, shake, shake. Self-expression, isn't it? Sometimes you feel like blue, and sometimes you feel like gold, and sometimes you want to be a bit vampy and you go for a crimson, and so another time you might go with sparkles because you're feeling silly. It's just creating a mood. I abhor a mess.
She abhors mess. What's the top you got, Dad, about eggs?
Oh,
It says that's not about mess, is it?
no,
But
no,
that's something else.
that was it's a picture of me pointing my finger and looking very stern. Well, I have a fridge door. In my fridge door, I have egg holders that hold a dozen eggs. I buy my eggs by the dozen usually, because that makes sense. You've already got a couple of eggs in there. You obviously want to use those up first because eggs expire, don't they? They sort of go a bit manky. So I put the ones that need to be used up first on the left-hand side, and then the new ones are on the right. So you use the eggs from left to right. They have to be used in the correct order, otherwise chaos ensues.
And because you got him an actual, like, this is not a joke. He wears this top. He's in fact wearing it today. He has a white t-shirt with a picture of my mother looking very stern, holding an egg and wagging her finger.
Oh,
and
there's an egg in it too.
There's an egg in it, so he knows it's about eggs. This top came about because they had quite a large argument about my dad eating the eggs in the wrong order.
Randomly, just grabbing one and not actually thinking in any way about the order he should take one. No, everybody sensible eats their eggs in the right order. So I just said to him, I'm actively discouraging the use of eggs in the wrong order by filing them from left to right. And he thought it was funny. At the end of the day, every time I say something that everybody thinks is a bit rude or silly, I tend to write it down and then have it printed on a t-shirt to give them at Christmas.
Don't want to look old flat.
Another one I gave you said, how do you know I haven't weed in that?
Yeah, oh my god. Somebody was using a saucepan or something, and she came and she pointed at it and she said, I weed in that last night. And we all turned around and were like, what did you just say?
Because I'm a woman of a certain age and our house in Plymouth, which we had temporarily, only had one toilet with 4 of us there. So
The green are especially thick.
they are actually, but they are actually, but
What do you reckon your nails generally say about you?
well, they can say whatever you express with them, I guess. So sometimes I want to look grown up and businesslike, and sometimes I want to look insane, and sometimes I want to look fun. So, but I guess what they say is that I'm not two-dimensional, and I can be bothered to do something that's just about me. Yeah. Hands, madam. I'll tell you one thing I really hate is a man coming towards you with manky nails, because the last thing I want to be pawed by is filthy, dirty, scratchy, mucky, blooming nails. So I do.
Pawed by? Pawed?
Yeah.
Mother.
Those nails are going on your private parts, aren't they? You don't want...
Jesus Christ. This will see talking to me about...
I think you're a dingbat where nails are concerned, Alice.
Well, thank you, Mum. Have you enjoyed this?
I've enjoyed it a lot. It's been lovely to spend quality time with you, darling.
Oh, stop it. She's so cute.
Bye-bye.
Oh, God's sake.
Yeah, bye! So as soon as somebody else gets coronavirus, you've got a job then?
That's the way to look at it. It's just...
Ooh! Lovely, lovely, beautiful nails for the Alice.